So you're currently doing a series in the Well on your core values.
Mm-hmm.
So core values are clearly a huge part of the church. Can you explain what they are? That's a little bit unique to some people.
It's unique to a lot of people, I would say. And several people ask me, like, what do you mean that the church has core values? And I go to a church and we don't have core values. Like, isn't just being a church, like, that's our value? And I get it, okay? But what my fear always is just going through the motions. And what I always am afraid of is that doing church becomes the goal. So the fact that we have services on Saturday and Sunday, okay, we're good. Like, we have a church, we have Vespers, we have confessions, we have liturgy. So does that mean we're doing what we set out to do? And the whole point when we started STSA is we said we are here, we have a mission, and we have something we want to accomplish, and therefore these are the values that we are going to operate by, which we feel are, of course, biblical values and what the church should be. So without core values, what I think ends up happening is oftentimes you have each priest or leadership of the church or whatever that may be, the board or whatever, has kind of certain natural giftings. Like, you're gifted in some areas, I'm gifted in some areas, you're passionate about things, I'm passionate about things. I don't want the church to be led by what I'm passionate about or what I'm good at. I want the church to be led by what the vision of the church that Christ set, okay, when he established the church in the New Testament. So because of that, that's where our core values come in. They are guiding principles. And some of them we don't even need to emphasize because that's like my heart. So I'm all about like witnessing and evangelism and preach the gospel. So for me, if I'm part of a church, I'm going to emphasize that. But there may be other aspects that are needed, but they're not my natural gifting, or I'm not very good at them, but they're just as important. So by having the core values, which really I felt were inspired by God, it sets a balanced approach to the church. That, you know what, we need to be evangelizing, but we also need to focus on community. We need to focus on inviting people in, but we also need to focus on building people up once they're inside. We need to have a worship, emphasis. So it keeps the church balanced and not personality driven or talent driven. And hopefully that, I'm here today and I'm gone tomorrow, and then the next person, and the next person, the next person, but the church lives on, and the mission of the church through those core values.